Okay, time to lock in. 2, 1. Lady Aglaya. Oh.
In the legend's beginning, the world was just a lump of flour. Then
Oh, you were like 10
gods
seconds
poured
behind me.
yeast into it, and Albert was born from the dough. The Earth Titan granted it a divine body, and the Reason Titan bestowed it.
Is this the bath sprite?
Add in rich emotions, noble virtues. Oh, and don't forget a pinch of
Oh no, it's
mischief.
Tribbie. It sounds
After
like...
that, the Romance Titan transformed into golden butterflies, gently touching their chests to grant them the ability to love.
There is no word for romance.
I'm
in the
covering
Kremnoan
Aglaya.
language.
Is that so? I heard Nikador once
There we go.
failed in love and even got into a fight with their rival.
Huh? That's just a baseless slander. A wild tale meant to tarnish Nikador's name.
Damn.
Oh, Dee. This story
Huh,
is quite
covering
well
Tribbie.
known in Akuma.
Lady Tribbios, let me explain. Nikador is not that kind of titan.
Is that
And
Albert?
So, the first bird was
Owl
born.
meal. Bread.
Albie, do you like this story?
This Amphoria's place. Maybe I shouldn't have come.
On such a romantic day, why don't we raise a toast to all the love and beauty in the world?
Yay. Hoyoverse.
Michael, can your murderous intent match up to what fate has in store for you?
Final, Mydei, Aglaya, Tribbie.
Fear you shall abandon your mortal body.
New enemies.
Let me have the honor of taking the lead in this battle.
The hell? The music.
Journey is forged, blood in flames.
Whoa.
3 molded life with their hands, and 3 guided Calamity's gate. 3 carved the heavens and the earth. 3 wove the threads of fate.
Hello,
Tribbie.
our Tribbie, Trian. Fighting the West Wind, away we go! There's strength in numbers.
Whoa.
It's time to end this.
Who is that?
Offer your soul
Whoa.
The son of Urgo is destined to be
Mem.
crowned in blood.
Anax. Castris.
Stay alive.
Can't be killed in a single blow.
How we wish to see you again.
It's now my turn to fight against it.
Got down. Whoa. Code. I should type it here. 7A324 EYX 6SHT. Code. Damn, I really went all out. I should lower the volume a bit as well. It is a bit loud. 13% should be fine. Or I guess it's not that loud, but I can't talk that high, so... drag me down here. I think this is more natural, to just be down. Oh shit.
Not your world has a day-night cycle.
Hey guys,
Good morning, good afternoon.
see guys,
and
I'm
good
part of you
Welcome to the version 3.1. Light slips the gate, shadow greets the throne. Special program.
I'm part of
I'm
everybody.
your host, Albert. First, let's have our esteemed guests introduce themselves.
Hello, everyone. We're Tribbie.
I am Mydei, the successor of Kremnos.
Greetings, everyone. I am Aglaya.
Once again, a warm welcome to our Chrysos heirs. Your golden presence has made this special program shine even brighter.
You flatter us, Mr. Albert. By the way, how did you come to Amphorius? Did you travel here with the two trailblazers by any chance?
Oh, it's a long story. One for another time. For now, let's just say that in Amphorius,
Secret knowledge.
it'll be my duty to host this special program for everyone.
Yeah,
Welcome, Albie.
I'll
Though
be.
today's program has just begun, it feels like we've already revealed a lot about the new version, haven't we?
Oh? How so, Tribbie?
Look! The version title, Light Slips the Gate, Shadow Greets the Throne, combined with the trailer we just watched, makes it clear that D will really shine this time!
If that's the case, Lady Tribbios, then as a demigod of Yanis, the Passage Titan,
I'm thinking like
you must also play a
10.1.
key
Yeah,
role.
Patience, everyone.
yeah.
Whether this
It's
is
gonna
true
take
will
some
all be
time.
revealed in the Trailblaze mission of version 3.1. So in the last chapter,
You know what they just
Theodore's
reminded
core
me of?
flame was retrieved,
That
and now
HSR and
another
Fate
Chrysos heir
is gonna have a
finally
collab.
faces the Titan's trial.
With the arrival of
I just
the
remembered
Trailblazers,
that.
the Chase journey reached
That
a
Fate is
major
gonna have a
breakthrough.
collab with HSR.
Together, the Trailblazers and the Chrysos heirs reclaimed Nikadore's core flame. Afterward, Finan resolved to undergo the trial to ascend to demigodhood and inherit the divine power of strife.
But
Ooh.
as Nikador once murmured to Snowy, your will wavers. We're worried that Snowy's inner turmoil might affect his performance.
There's no need for undue worry, teacher. On
Is
the
that
Flame Chase
pomegranate?
journey, the Chrysos heirs support one another. Even if something unexpected happens to Finan, we've prepared contingencies to ensure the trial proceeds smoothly.
Impressive as always, Aglaya. Ever so meticulous.
Yeah.
As you all know, the Flame Chase journey is still pressed for time. With Nikadore's core flame reclaimed, it's time to plan for the next one.
Does this mean we're going to battle another Titan?
Hey, not all core flames need to be reclaimed through violence. In version 3.1, our great hero, the Trailblazer, will act as an envoy, and along with their companions, set off for the Grove of Epiphany to continue our journey.
Yeah.
The Grove of Epiphany is a city-state that worships the Reason Titan, Circes. It's a cradle of knowledge for Amphorius, and maintains a good relationship with Akuma. Besides researching phenomena such as the Black Tide and the Titans, they also provide academic research support for the Flame Chase journey.
According to legend, at the dawn of their existence, the
Damn,
Reason Titan
Sumeru looks
Circes
kinda different.
descended in the form of a giant sacred tree, and around their roots, a large
Nighttime
verdant forest
Sumeru.
gradually formed.
The generous Circes allowed those who sought knowledge to study and
I guess it's more
learn,
space
freely
Sumeru.
imparting the world's
Looks kinda
wisdom
crazy.
to the once ignorant mortals. Under their guidance, humanity built courtyards within the forest and established schools, which eventually evolved into the Grove of Epiphany we know today.
So it looks like Circes is our next target.
Exactly. Like Kefali, Circes is a titan friendly toward humanity, and has even willingly entrusted their core flame to the Grove for safekeeping.
That's great if there's no need for fighting. Just a peaceful retrieval. This mission might be much easier, huh?
Ah, well,
About that,
it's
yeah.
not quite so easy. The Grove of Epiphany holds an unwavering reverence for Circes. This core flame is something they'd be very reluctant to part with.
Exactly. That's why Akuma must dispatch an envoy to the Grove. In the 3.1 storyline, the Trailblazer will engage in peaceful discussions about reclaiming the core flame with newfound Chrysos heir allies. Absolutely no fighting.
Oh.
We're gonna have to use big
But
brain
in the recent
knowledge.
version trailer, enemies were swarming in like a tide.
Busted. Actually, the Grove was recently invaded by the Black Tide.
What?
Since the Arabellica, a substance known as the Black Tide has descended upon Amphorius,
Damn.
whether human or Titan, anyone affected by it loses their sanity. Nikador, once a stalwart defender against the Black Tide, naturally became the most severely corrupted Titan. With Nikador's core flame reclaimed, Castrum Kremnos was left without its guardian Titan and was entirely consumed by the Black Tide. Its spread has since accelerated, and now the Grove is its next target.
We must hurry
I
to
see.
save them and Cersei's core flame.
Exactly! The Grove's crisis cannot be ignored. Our Trailblazer will once again take on the heroic mission of seeking and aiding survivors, gathering intelligence about the catastrophe, and locating Cersei's core flame to bring it back to Akama. During this process, the Trailblazer will encounter a mysterious enemy attempting to steal the core flame. The masked figure shown fighting the Trailblazer in the
You
trailer.
look cool.
The one with the mask and cloak? Ooh, they look like
You're
a
cool.
major villain.
Haikus. What faction do they belong to?
They're an unknown enemy. This journey to the Grove may be more perilous than expected.
For now,
Oh no, you're
let's
boss.
call them the Flame Reaver. And to help our
Oh.
Trailblazer navigate their hero's journey, I brought some intel about this Flame Reaver. In battle, the Flame Reaver can summon clones to fight alongside them. These clones can launch joint attacks with the Flame Reaver. Moreover, the Flame Reaver can absorb these clones to gain buffs. Consuming these buffs allows the Flame Reaver to unleash even more
He's
devastating
ulting on me.
attacks.
That may not be a problem for me, but an enemy using clones to fight will surely challenge the Trailblazer.
In combat, the Trailblazer must quickly
Bro, he's
eliminate the
ulting
clones
on me.
to prevent the Flame Reaper from launching joint attacks or gaining enhancements. Honestly, I sometimes wish I had clones to help me manage life.
Be careful what you wish for. More clones might mean facing more trials and challenges.
Speaking of trials, I've always been curious about the trial required to ascend as a demigod. Lady Tribbios, you were the very first demigod and therefore first Chrysos heir on this land to pass a Titan's trial.
Ooh.
What exactly did you go through when you received Yanis's core flame?
This is a bit embarrassing to say, but we really can't remember those events from so long ago.
It happened
Damn,
during
Granny.
the Era Chrysia. For the people of Amphorius now, it would be considered ancient history.
That's okay. With the Trailblazer around, anything is possible. In the main storyline of version 3.1,
Ooh.
the Trailblazer will harness the power of Orynyx to stir up ripples of the past, guiding everyone to revisit that piece of history. We'll return to Tribbie's homeland and show everyone the Abyss of Fate in its prime. Some long-buried secrets from the Era Chrysia will also be unearthed, becoming clear bit by bit.
So this is what the Abyss of Fate looks like in its heyday. Nothing like the desolate state it's in now.
That's right.
Whoa.
In the distant past, the Abyss of Fate was a city called Yanisopolis. It was Amphorius' sanctum of prophecy, the ultimate destination for all pilgrims, and the place where the three Titans of Fate revealed their divine miracles.
It seems we'll have the chance to learn how humanity's first demigod came into being.
Exactly. But let's leave it at that for now. Trailblazers, uncover this story for yourselves in the main storyline of version 3.1 and learn about Tribbie's past. Now, let's take a look at the Tribbie of today.
Ooh. Tribbie. Ooh. Is that her idol? It's so peaceful, but it's like rockets firing. Okay. Boom.
Quick question. The one who popped out of the box holding a letter, was it Trian or Treenan?
Ooh, I know this one. Treenan. It was Treenan.
Correct answer. No rewards, though.
Oh.
Because they look so alike. My teachers often have people unfamiliar with them play the Guess Who I Am game in daily life.
The one who suggested this game, could it be Trian?
Right again!
Of course! The three of them have very different personalities, making them easy to tell apart. Trinan is silent and sharp with both eyes covered. Trian is mischievous little rascal with raised eyebrows. And Tribbie is the most outgoing and lively.
Typically, Tribbie is the main spokesperson, responsible for communicating with the Chrysosairs. Trinan focuses on maintaining and interpreting prophecies, while Trian is primarily in charge of opening and maintaining the Century Gate.
So here's a question from me. Why are there three of you identical little girls?
That relates to the duties of the Chrysos heirs. We were the world's first
skip or
demigod,
pull?
receiving
I guess
the
we'll
prophecy
see.
of deliverance from Kefali.
I think it depends, right?
Across Amphorius, we split into
I might try and get her
versions of
early.
ourselves and used Yanis's Century Gate to travel quickly to various places.
Through our teacher's
Early?
tireless
Question mark?
efforts, the Chrysos heirs gradually united as allies.
I think it
Because
depends
of
on
this,
how
our teacher
dependent she
holds
is on
great
the light
prestige
code.
among the Chrysos heirs.
But speaking of opening
Because
gates, Trinan
we are
previously
gonna get
revealed
more
that
pulls,
Trian is
right?
nearing her
Because
limit and might only be able to
5.2
open
is
Century
like
Gate
this
twice more.
anniversary, I believe.
Scare me. So there's a
I
limit
believe
to
that's the
how many times
anniversary.
the gate can be opened?
Using divine power to open the gate comes at a steep price. Every time the Century Gate is used, it takes something out of them. Over time, this deterioration reaches a limit.
Yeah, I believe Casters is gonna release on anniversary.
Nothing bad happening, will it?
Losses are a constant on the flame chase journey, among which even life itself holds little value. The weight of those words grows heavier, or perhaps clearer, over time.
Oh dear, why is the atmosphere so heavy? Let's not dwell on it. We are
Oh.
prepared for whatever may come, and we want all our friends to stay cheerful. Albie, let's introduce our abilities now.
All right.
Yeah.
No problem. Tribbie is a quantum character following the path of harmony. In battle, she wields a rocket as her primary weapon. For instance, she can use the rocket to launch enemies and create a special dimension filled with stars and moons. While the dimension is active,
What?
enemies take increased damage.
No matter how many times I
How
see it,
much?
this combat style doesn't get any less adorable.
Don't underestimate our rocket. It's a genius invention with precision targeting. We've refined it countless times. We also deal damage to the enemy with the highest remaining HP, depending on the number of enemies hit. The more enemies there are, the greater the damage we deal. Additionally,
So
when
pure
a
fiction
teammate
buff?
uses their ultimate, we launch a follow-up attack against the enemy.
Even in ever-changing combat scenarios, Tribbie
Oh.
can work closely with various teammates to provide buffs. She can frequently trigger follow-up attacks, helping the team
Follow-up?
swiftly take down opponents.
Exactly! As a character following the path of harmony, Tribbie not only creates a more advantageous environment for her teammates, but is also a capable fighter herself. With Tribbie on the team, you might just unlock new levels of combat potential.
Indeed. Beyond aiding and guiding the Chrysos heirs on
Yeah.
the flame chase journey, our teacher is also an essential ally in battle.
All right. Now that we've got to know Tribbie, let's move on to discuss
Oh.
another key character in version 3.1.
That was very
Mydei.
short.
Without further ado, let's watch a video.
I thought they were gonna go into more detail, but I guess not. Is that his ult? Oh, that's his ult. Boom.
Mydei, the crown
Back.
prince of Kremnos, warrior of Akama, a lone lion, a man among men, a man!
Stop, Albie! Is it really that exciting?
To be honest, Mighty is my idol. He's the ideal version of myself. I aspire to be like him. Strong, unyielding, a real tough guy. No, a tough bird.
A tough guy? Do you mean like bathing in molten iron, Mr. Albert?
Huh?
Or perhaps drinking the blood of your enemies?
Maybe drinking some of Kremnos' signature pomegranate juice, doing push-ups, stuff like that. Oh.
Give
Oh,
me 500 push-ups. I'll count. Start.
Let's focus on the show first. Doing so many push-ups on the spot isn't appropriate, and viewers wouldn't enjoy watching it either.
Don't be so sure.
They definitely wouldn't.
give us the
Back
push-ups.
to topic. In the previous story, against Nikidor's attack, Mighty single-handedly held back the rampaging Titan, buying precious time for his companions. He's so cool, handsome.
Totally! Even though he might seem unapproachable at first, once you get to know him, you'll see he's super reliable.
Through rigorous self-discipline, day in and day out, he's always ready to step up at critical moments. If I had such a dependable and capable leader, I'd follow him to the end of the earth. But there's a line in this character description that really caught my attention. The blood of patricide flows through Kremnos' royal line. Ooh, sounds like Mighty bears a heavy past.
Castrum Kremnos has a tradition of being crowned in blood. Since its founding, every new king of Castrum Kremnos has killed the reigning king to claim the throne. Without exception.
Yikes! So that's how it is in a city that worships strife. Bloody succession to the throne.
Because of this tradition, and a prophecy foretelling Mighty's eventual ascension, his father cast him into the Sea of Souls shortly after his birth, attempting to kill him before he could grow up.
That's so cruel! How could he bring himself to do that?
But, in the end, Mighty returned to Castrum Kremnos with an immortal body. He led the discontented citizens of Kremnos away from their mad king, wandering the lands and waging war until he joined the Flame Chase journey.
What doesn't kill him only makes him stronger, huh?
Did Albert just pull out
But
my
why
bat?
did Mighty refuse the core flame of strife and give it to Finan instead? With his combat prowess, if he accepted it, he'd surely become the most powerful demigod, an unstoppable force on the Flame Chase.
Strife, slaughter, glory. These have been the traditions of Kremnoans and their destiny for 1,000 years. But is this destiny truly what the Kremnoans deserve? I refuse to let such a bloody tradition continue.
But Dee, the Kremnoan people in Akama have always expected you to ascend the throne, lead them back to their homeland, and restore their glory. Now that we've reclaimed Nikidor's core flame and located the whereabouts of Castrum Kremnos, how will you answer their expectations?
Give me more time to think.
As the last prince, he is burdened with the fate of an entire kingdom. He must consider their honor and sense of belonging while forging a truly beneficial path for them. Oh, what a heavy task. As for his decision and the fate of the Kremnoans, stay tuned for the Trailblaze mission in version 3.1. No matter what, I can guarantee one thing. When Mighty is around, he'll have you back, especially in battle. Mighty is an imaginary character following the path of destruction. In combat, he leverages his undying body to engage the enemy. His undying nature grants him an extremely high max HP.
In battle, I utilize my HP advantage against the enemy. By consuming my HP, I also unleash even greater power.
Exactly! Mighty keeps track of his total HP loss during combat. Once the accumulated loss reaches a certain threshold, he enhances himself, fully demonstrating his prowess as the Kremnoan warrior. During this time, he unleashes a storm of attacks on his enemies, dealing massive damage and showing them the wrath of Kremnos' crowned prince.
Wow! Dee is so imposing! Like a champion, dominating the battlefield.
In my enhanced state, I sacrifice defense for greatly increased HP and max HP. As my HP continues to drop, my abilities transform further, delivering even more destructive blows to my enemies.
A warrior rejected by death. Let's battle till the world's final breath.
A truly death-defying combat style.
Okay.
The spirit of Kremnoan warriors is no joke.
All right, next, let's take a look at version
Oh.
3.1's banners.
In version 3.1's first half warp
That's a
event,
cute light one.
Trailblazers can acquire the
Oh
limited
no,
5-star
Hook
character
and Lynx.
Tribbie. The limited 5-star
And
light
Goenite
cone,
then.
if time were a flower, will also have a boosted drop rate.
In version 3.1 second half warp event, Trailblazers can acquire the limited 5-star character Mydei. The limited 5-star light cone, Flame of Blood, Blaze My Path, will also have a boosted drop rate.
Additionally, these characters and light
Yunli.
cones will be rerun. And all right,
Coco.
time for a short break. The program will resume in just a few moments.
Yunli and Coco. Okay. So Yunli and Coco are having reruns, huh? I guess I'm good on that then. Maybe I'll get Tribbie. I think I'll have to see what she truly does after. And who she plays with.
Welcome back. Now let's take a look at the new content coming in version 3.1.
Boom.
First, the Divergent Universe will introduce a
Oh.
brand new research topic related to Amphorius.
Yeah.
Divergent universe? What's that?
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Mydei, you might not
More
know that.
Divergent
Simply
Universe.
put, it's a study on mortals and fate. As mentioned earlier in the program in version 3.1, the Trailblazer will head
Kinda
to the
need
Grove
Coco
of
for
Pity,
Mydei.
a renowned academic institution in Amphorius.
Do you?
The scholars of the Grove wove vast amounts of knowledge into
Can't
the
he
memory
revive
of the
him?
sacred tree. However, due to the corrosion of
He
the black
revived
tide,
in the
much of this
trailer.
network has decayed, leaving
Do you
only
need a
fragments of
healer?
text
You
intact.
can't just play triple
Therefore,
support.
The Grove's librarians hope the Trailblazer can become the inheritor of this
Or does he
library's knowledge,
does he have a
preserving these
taunt?
memories and passing on the flame.
Because if he
of
doesn't have a
Amphorius' civilization.
taunt,
Even in this era
It's
of
kinda
endless
useless.
strife and the relentless black tide,
you kinda
as
need a
long as
taunt
true
though.
history remains, the flame of
Because if you
civilization
need to
will
play a
endure.
healer either way,
That's
right?
The
Then
Grove not only
what
collects
kinda
myths
is the point?
and histories of Amphorius, but also records the Trailblazer's
Oh wait, a new light
journey.
cone.
By integrating Titan technology,
Wait, are you
they've
seeing this? A new
created
light cone.
Divergent Universe Protean Hero.
Since it's Titan technology, it's bound to be distinct from the Divergent universe the audience is familiar with. Whether or not your world has a day-night cycle, in Divergent Universe Protean Hero, you must have one.
Oh.
Is that a
The
remembrance?
battles revolve around the day and night system. First,
Oh no.
each battle alternates between day and night. These two states bring different boosts to combat, and additional effects occur during transitions between day and night. At the start of exploration, Trailblazers must choose the state that best suits their team's traits.
As exploration progresses, after entering a certain number of domains, Trailblazers can also select a day and night blessing, known as Golden Blood's Boons. These blessings take effect during the corresponding state. Trailblazers can choose different branches of blessings to further enhance combat effectiveness in specific states.
The figures appearing on the day and night blessings look so familiar. Why is
Oh.
that?
Indeed. This is also Titan technology and another highlight of Divergent
Oh,
Universe
Castris.
Protean Hero. The new day and night system and its blessings are closely tied to the Titans and the Chrysos heirs.
In version 3.1's Divergent Universe, 6 types of
Is
Titan
the-
odes will be available
It
for
is the
Trailblazers
Divergent
to
universe, but
experience.
just like an
More will be
expansion.
introduced in future versions.
Each Titan Ode corresponds to a different buff system. Trailblazers just need to select the most suitable Titan Ode for their team to tackle challenges with ease.
The Grove's Divergent Universe offers the most authentic Amphorian experience.
Clearing the Divergent Universe also rewards Branch of Rights. This can
Branch
be used
of
in the Titan
Right?
Ode section to unlock more buffs and
Oh.
upgrade them, as well as uncover the corresponding Titan's mythological tales.
Now, my 3 dear guests, please choose your Titan.
We're curious about how many Titan stories the Grove has interpreted. So let's go with the one we're most familiar with, Gate of Infinity.
If I could learn more about the past of Nestia and the other Titans, I'm sure it would give the Flame Chase journey a clearer direction. I'll choose Chrysalis of Gold.
Lance of Fury. Let me witness the kind of glory you held in the past.
Ooh, excellent
Mhm.
choices. Everyone has very clear goals.
After all that, which Titan will you choose, Owlbert?
The answer lies in the name of this divergent universe, Protean Hero. The mysteries of Titan technology hold endless possibilities. I firmly believe that if I
Blade
explore,
Jingliu Sunday
uncover
Kick
more
W.
fun, intriguing, and Albert appropriate ways to play.
Oh wait, this is actually buffed
Besides the
version, I
Light
guess.
System and Titan blessings, the Divergent Universe Protean Hero also brings more
Damage check,
Protean
damage
challenges to
check.
the Trailblazers. This Divergent
Oh.
Universe's Conundrum mode will introduce astronomical
Conundrum.
division gameplay.
Although heroes have countless facets, no
I guess,
matter their nature, they
I'm gonna
all
have to
make choices to climb
through
to
all
higher
this,
peaks and experience more intense battles.
But for novices like me, who are unfamiliar with the Divergent Universe, what if they can't figure it out?
Don't worry. The Divergent Universe of version 3.1 not only includes an astronomical division mode, but also adds a strategy system. Trailblazers can view and apply strategies and even like and save them. After
Oh,
applying a strategy, the system will give a corresponding recommendation to the Trailblazer based on their currently owned equations, weighted curios, and team lineup. Additionally, in the selection interface for equations and weighted curios, the system will suggest the
Oh.
optimal options.
This way, you can easily
am I
follow the
crazy
guide
for
and enjoy a
saying
smoother
that
experience in
the Divergent Universe is not
Through the
difficult either
strategy
way?
system, you can also
If you
jump
just
to an
read.
external webpage for more information.
Am I crazy
or
for saying
even
this?
upload
Like,
your own strategies.
Divergent Universe is pretty
Not only
easy.
that, in Divergent Universe Protean Hero,
Like, you
enemy
just have to
drops will
read a
also
bit.
transform into special materials.
Enemy drops. Are you referring to the materials used for character ascension and traces leveling?
Correct. When you're short on materials for character ascension or traces leveling, the enemy drops can be automatically exchanged for these special materials. Moreover, this update adds
Oh,
a new
Remembrance.
exchangeable 5-star Remembrance light cone and
There it
Herder's
is.
Store. Rewards like avatars and phone wallpapers from Divergent Universe, the human comedy.
The Remembrance
also become
light
available
cone.
in Herda's store.
Oh.
In addition to the thrilling challenges
Show me
of
what
the
it
Divergent
does.
Universe, version 3.1
Come
also
on.
brings lighthearted and adorable events for Trailblazers.
First up, let
Eh.
me introduce the Awoo firm.
Awoo? Awoo!
Wait, wrong species. The Awoo here refers to the chimeras of Amphorius.
But show me what the light cone
That's
does.
what chimeras sound like.
That's
Is
right.
that gonna be for
Chimeras
Castris?
are artificially nurtured,
Or is it for
adorable
Aglaya?
little creatures. The residents of Amphorius
Or
train
just in
these chimeras
general?
to help with simple tasks, and the Awoo firm is the organization they work for.
Chimeras have to go to work too?
Surprised, Mr. Albert? The war with Nigador caused significant damage to Akama. There's a lot of
Look at them
urgent
go.
work to be done, and chimeras are indispensable in the reconstruction efforts.
Mhm.
However, among the chimeras, there's a particular squad that hasn't been performing up to expectations lately.
So, Trailblazers can take on the role of manager. personally helping the Chimera Squad turn things around and become the strongest team of all.
The work objectives
Okay.
are clear, but how do we achieve them?
When it comes to work, each chimera has
Gah.
different strengths and, of course, shortcomings.
Oh, it's one of these.
Trailblazers
I know
can assign
this.
suitable chimeras to tasks, adjust the team composition based on their traits, and create the strongest squad possible. After that, the chimeras will automatically carry out their work. As the manager, Trailblazers just need to supervise.
The leaderboard will show team rankings. Keep aiming for a higher performance ranking to help the Chimeras outperform other squads and become the ultimate workplace champions.
Doesn't sound
Yeah.
too hard. Even someone like Finan could handle this with ease. Right?
Don't be so mean to Snowy. And don't
Snowy.
underestimate the Chimeras, Dee. Each one has a unique name, appearance, and personality.
Do I
As
get
the
one?
manager, you need to understand your employees to
Can I
assign
adopt
tasks
one?
effectively. Plus, there are some tricky characters to watch out for. For example, there's Shock Force, who's overly eager, and Old Honest, who silently endures everything. I can't go on. What are these names? All right. Let's move on to the next version event.
Recently, in Akima, there's been a surge of counterfeit antiques made with cutting-edge technology, conning many residents. In the event Holy City Appraisals, Trailblazers will assist Theodoros, the antique shop owner, in appraising these treasures and cleaning up the antiques market.
Okay.
Appraisals? Well, Finan's weird hobbies are rubbing off on others. Ugh. Besides, how can the Trailblazers, as outsiders, appraise Amphorius's antiques?
Don't worry, it's simple. Trailblazers only need to submit different materials to Theodoros daily, and the rest we heard about him. I, Albert, promise there will be no shortage of fun appraisal stories and plenty of rewards for Trailblazers.
Oh.
Goddamn.
Okay, now let's take a short break, and the show will
It's a
resume
meat.
when we're back.
What? The last code, I guess. Bum, bum, bum. Ugh. Bum, bum. Bum, bum, ba, ba, bum, 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 ba, bum, bum, bum.
Welcome back, dear viewers.
Yay.
Up next, we have a few more version updates to share with everyone.
I heard from the Trailblazer about an old friend called the Gift of Odyssey.
That's right.
Whoa.
In version 3.1, Trailblazers can once again earn a 10 warp reward through the Gift of Odyssey check-in event.
Yay.
Additionally, version 3.1 introduces some new materials for everyone. Stagnant Shadow, Shape of Gelid Moon, and Stagnant Shadow, Shape of Slogjaya will be available soon. Successfully challenging these will provide Tribbie's and Mydei's ascension materials respectively.
Okay.
Amphorius also brings new golden calyxes. Now you can farm credits and experience materials there too.
Version
Mhm.
3.1 also introduces
Oh.
2 new sets of planar ornaments.
Whoa.
Bone Collection Serene Domain and Giant Tree of Wrapped Brooding. You can quickly obtain them through the planar ornament extraction function in the Divergent universe.
Okay.
In version 3.1, the Planar Fissure and Realm of the Strange Events will also return. Completing
Yay.
them will earn you double rewards.
Yeah.
Exactly. And that's not all. Version 3.1 brings several system optimizations to Trailblazers. First, the material synthesis system will be optimized. The process of synthesizing trace materials will become much more convenient.
Does that mean we can synthesize purple materials directly from green ones?
Yeah, that's right.
This eliminates some of the cumbersome extra steps.
Moreover, the build guide will also receive an update. In version 3.1, when you set a character as the build target, the Interastral Peace Handbook will display all the materials needed for building that character, along with shortcuts to relevant stages to farm those materials.
Is it 114?
Trailblazers
Oh,
can even set
dear
newly
lord.
revealed characters as their build target and start farming the necessary materials in advance.
Oh, that's great! It makes preparation so much easier!
Oh lordy.
Looks like we received a special announcement from the project team. Let's take a look.
Oh.
大家好，我是
哦
温坏系列 IP 烧鸡。在温
烧鸡
坏3.0版本上线后，我们收到了来自开拓者的许多反馈和建议。从结果来看，3.0的一些内容，它最终呈现出来的效果是不够理想的。以开拓任务为例，有时为了打开一扇门要反复推球，或是在直面泰坦前还要四处跑来跑去，这种疲惫的感受实在不符合星穹铁道一贯的基调。所以这段时间，我们一直在对主线体验进行审视和优化，包括已上线的
That's a cool
和
jacket.
后续所有版本的内容。除了先前在开发者电台提到的阅读减负和解谜优化，我们同时也在对任务流程进行重新编排。以3.0版本为例，开拓者在前往过去的旋风城时，不再需要折返跑图，而是从初始位置开始，通过一条便捷的道路就能直入主题。而原本这里的玩法会被安排到主线外，成为开拓者自由探索的选项。当然，还有对白、演出、探索。开拓任务的体验是综合结果。我们会在未来的每一个版本，在方方面面做更细致的打磨，力求给大家带来更好的内容。
Annex.
开拓者好，我是游戏设计胖
Punk.
除了像刚才烧鸡老师说的，我们也正在调整3.1及其后续版本的游戏内容。以3.1版本为例，我们降低了地图中的敌人数量，并剥离了部分主线流程中的谜题，希望保证谜题与剧情的结合更加紧密，且不至有很强的打断感。在原本的设计中，地图中有几处扎格列斯之手玩法，开拓者需要多次切换操作视角，但其实只是为了打开一条通路。在复盘过程中，我们意识到这样的设计不仅繁琐，也没有很强的趣味性。于是我们将这些并不有趣的流程从主线中删去，但是仍会保留地图中围绕这些扎格列斯之手的谜题设计，供抱有探索欲的开拓者自行发现。希望我们的调整能让开拓者更好地探索文法螺丝，享受解谜乐趣。同时也欢迎开拓者提出更多的建议和反馈。
Thanks, project team. All right, that brings us to the end of
Am I
today's
crazy
special
for not
program.
finding the
Any
old
final
one?
thoughts from our guests?
Maybe I'm a
I hope
mad lad.
everyone enjoys diving deeper into Amphorius' story. We can't wait to create more memories with all of you.
May your
Yeah.
blade never break, but forever press forward.
There are still countless details in Amphorius waiting to be discovered. I hope you'll forge deeper bonds with this world and its people.
And of course, there are plenty of chimeras waiting for us to lead them. Well, thank you to all our viewers for tuning in. And now, the version 3.1 special program has come to an end.
Okay.
That's a wrap. Bye-bye.
Bye now.
Farewell.
Bye bye. Honkai Star Rail. Well,